Hello, welcome back to Subnautica. It has been a very long time since I've touched this game. Oh, that sounds worse than it actually is. And that means I have a lot to talk to you about and a lot to show you as well. There's been some exciting developments with the Return of the Ancients mod featuring the Garg M Leviathan. We have a brand new Atlas submarine model and interior. I have something to show you with this massive FCS mod as well. And I have some news about Subnautica 3 that might be a little mind-blowing if we're correct. First things first, I want to show you this jukebox because so this is really cool. And I thought at first, oh, it's just a jukebox. They have that in below zero. It's not a big deal. No, this is really freaking cool. So this is the jukebox FCS is adding to their mod. The guys that made all of this stuff pretty much around me right now. It's cool and all. Oh, God. It's cool and all. And like, if I go outside right now, you know, it's pretty standard. You don't really hear too much outside. You hear a little bit of a rumble. So it's all cool, right? Yeah. And then we have a subwoofer. Let me turn on the subwoofer. I don't know if you hear the difference or not. I hope you do. It's like, it just amplifies it like 10 times over. And here's the cool thing too. If I go outside now, you plain as day hear the subwoofer blaring away inside your base. Like, that is so cool. I don't know. That's so amazing to me. Also, this is the alpha peeper. I spawned a lot of them in my last video because I was showing you and I kind of got handed it. But anyways, I thought this was really cool. I wanted to show you for a second. This is coming out to the FCS mod really soon. They wanted me to let you know about it. And let's move on to the Garg M Leviathan because there's two big things that have happened with it. Oh, and real quick, before we do go to the Garg, I did want to make mention that you can actually bring your jukebox with you inside your submarine, which is really cool. And yes, it works. It works inside the submarine. I'm kind of curious. I didn't test this, but I think if I go outside the submarine, I should hear it too. Yep. Yep. It definitely sounds like there's a rave inside the Cyclops right now. I love it so much, but I love audio stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoy that as much as I do. Why is that in the middle of the... What is that? What? That's not something I added. Why is, like, I have no mod that would have added that specific. What the hell is that supposed to be? That's not pleasant at all. Okay, I'm actually going to go to the Garg now, which is, I would argue, significantly less horrifying than whatever that was. Here we go. We are in the Garg's territory. Where is our favorite colossal friend? So there's two Easter eggs. Well, it's more than two. There's a couple, actually. There's two Easter eggs I'm going to show you. The first wolf-themed strategy mobile game in the world is here. Welcome to Awolfgame, the Wild Kingdom. This is the be-all, end-all for you die-hard wolf lovers. Get ready to build your own wolf den, train your own wolf pack, and collect dozens of different heroes that are all designed based on real categories of wolves. And with more than 20 different species of wild animals, including elephants, bison, and brown bears. You better train that pack well. Just beware of ancient animals like mammoths. Explore the wild map, a massive landscape featuring 4 climates and landform features. Lead your pack through tropical jungles, icy forests, temperate grassland, and highland grasslands. Claim your home and then begin building your den and collect resources or finish tribe quests. With RPG-style gameplay and attractive storylines. Even enter the dangerous world of PvP and expand your territory with real-time strategy and move your pack without restriction. So what are you waiting for? Become one of the first people in the world to own their own wolf pack. Pre-register now on both Android and iOS by clicking the link in my description and use my exclusive code Awolfgame. Be one of the first and experience the life cycle and battle strategy of wolf packs. Join my wolf pack. The hunt is on. The Marca Garg and the, what was the other one? The Sceptic Garg Leviathan or something. But also there's been some major updates to the creature itself and its aesthetics. So if you can't tell right off the bat, all of the texturing on the Garg is now 4K. And if I go down further, you will see it has a giant pink mustache because it's an homage to Markiplier. So what have they done to the Garg? Well, they gave it a cool EMP attack. They've also updated its skin, so now everything is in 4K. It just looks amazing. They also massively updated its eyes. I need to let it move a little bit because right now it's looking very far forward, so you can't really see it, but the eyes look amazing. The whole mustache, you probably know, it's Markiplier. They made this in homage to Markiplier. And actually, Jacksepticeye has one as well. And this is just a tribute to them because of how they helped Subnautica as a franchise become successful and just their love for the game, I guess, in general. If you want to let them know that this is in the mod and they have a direct reference, I'm sure the Return of the Ancients devs would really appreciate that. Ah, there we go. Now we can see the eye perfectly fine. Looks way better than what we had before. And also, something else we've never seen with the Garg is this brand new spine. It looks like there's two Gargs, so they're kind of just derping into each other. I don't know why there's two, but so basically the spine had an issue that made it twist and turn and just go all nasty and collapse on itself, and they fixed that. It was a big problem for a long time. So like now we can see the Garg stretched out, how it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to flow, how it's supposed to move. Everything has been fixed with this. I don't want to make any promises, but the fact that the major issue they had is fixed, well, I would imagine at some point we're going to be looking at a public release, and I've heard they're pretty far along in development. I'll be right back in a second. I want to see the Sceptic Leviathan as well and see what they did for Jack. So, yeah. It looks so cool with green bioluminescence. That is sick. Okay, I need to see if they did anything with its face, though. Looks like he's bioluminescent in green as an homage to Jack's channel colors as well. I don't really see much of... Wait. Oh, they gave him the septic eye. They actually added like, that's cool. Okay, let me just, oh, whoops. Where'd you go? There's your face right there. Oh my God, they actually added the septic eye. Hang on, where did there it is. Look at that. That's so cool. You can see it. I think it's called Sam or something. That's, I like how in tune they are with content creators and how they take time to put work into this stuff just so we can have this stuff. That's so cool. Anyway, whoa. Oh, that is cool to see in the distance with the clouds. Anyways, like we were saying, did I see something flash just then? Yeah, something didn't load incorrectly. Is there something down here? I could swear for like a flicker of like half a second, I saw something down here. I don't know if it was a warper or if it was just the building loading in weird. Okay, you go away. Anyways, in addition to the Gargantuan Leviathan, they're also adding a way. Oh God! Oh! What the hell's going on? I do want to make a note real quick that as big as the Gargantuan Leviathan is, never think that it is invincible or unkillable. There is currently a way to destroy the Gargantuan Leviathan in development. That's all you're going to hear from me. Speaking of ways to kill a Gargantuan Leviathan, I also have to show you some stuff too. I'll check inside here real quick to see if I don't go inside here very often, and it's been like years since I've actually gone inside the precursor moon pool. I feel like I'd remember this if I saw this at any point at all in the past. This must be Rota related. They said they added some secrets and like cool stuff, but I don't know what the hell this is supposed. Is this a precursor sub? Is this a precursor Cyclops? Let's see. This is some kind of submarine or something. It looks like it's an actual precursor submarine, or like War of the World stuff or something. Like, what is this supposed to be? Is this like a sharp edge? Is this supposed to be like a blade-like edge? Whatever it is, it's custom modeled. It's custom skinned. It's got emissions and all emissions through there. It's got spines. Oh, wow. It's like all custom made with architect stuff. I'm like 99% sure this is Return of the Ancients adding something, and this is just one of the Easter eggs. No, it has to be, because this would not have loaded in quicker than anything else. Oh, no, this has to be Return of the Ancients. Now, what in the hell is this supposed to signify, or what is this for? Are we gonna get a precursor submarine, an architect submarine? I don't understand what this is supposed to be. Okay, I'm spending too much time on this. I don't know. If you have an idea, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll leave a little alpha peeper friend with this guy for a bit, just to keep him company, but like I can't scan it. Can't do anything with it. Okay. All right then. I'm going back home because you're a headache that I don't understand. All right, I need to go to my fancy little all-in-one fabricator. I need to place that down right there. I need to activate a cheat so I can instantly build what I need to build. And if wait, what? Oh, I can make, I didn't know you could make alpha peeper food now. I thought that wasn't a thing. Actually, I haven't scanned one either. I do want to spawn in that right there. And there's a couple other things I need to make as well. I don't remember how I make them, but I'll figure it out anyways. So this is kind of cool. One, I have a gun now, a tech pistol. And I also have an ancient sword to add. Oh, you're going to be my first victim of an ancient sword. I'm going to slap the crap out of you. I have an attack animation, which is kind of cool. Oh boy, I didn't mean to kill you. I am so, oh, it closes its eye. Made me kill my friend. Now you're dead. That's cool. I like the ancient sword. That's a pretty cool, nifty little thing. It's basically just a glorified knife, though, at the end of the day. I mean, we have knives already, but we don't have anything in the way of pistols, which is this right here. So I'm just going to quickly go through this. So the pistol's kind of cool. I have multiple modes. I have a laser mode that just kind of kills things slowly. You can see its health going down in the box on the gun itself. Now it's dead. If I switch mode, I have a cannon mode. Now, cannon mode kind of caught me off guard because it can do things that I didn't know were possible. So you hold right click and it will basically charge the cannon. And then the longer you hold it, the more of a blast it will give you. And then you can launch it and then it destroys these. I didn't know those rocks were destroyable objects. But the longer you hold onto it in cannon mode, the longer it will charge a blast, the more damage it will do, so on and so forth. So take our favorite friend up right here, the Bloop. I should be able to finally kill this thing in a manner that's going to make sense. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No, 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 no. Oh no. God damn your teeth. Woo, chasing me. No. God damn, I pissed it off. No, I take it back. I don't want to kill you. Oh god. I am determined. I can't reach you. Perseverance, as my old math teacher used to teach me. Oh god, what the oh god, what just happened? Ah, oh, ah! Is it? Oh, that wasn't laser mode, that was big mode. So like you can turn things big, and if you press F again, you can make them really small, and I didn't realize, and the cool thing is this also works on buildings and stuff. So like you can make stuff really small. So I'm gonna shrink you first, and oh look, it's just a little flea. Look at him. He's so cute. Kind of. That's actually kind of a problem because now I can't, oh god, it can't kill me when it's that small, can it? Oh, it breaks me. I found a way inadvertently to defeat the Bloop, which is great. Come on. Ring. Really small. Really small. There you go. It looks like a little sea, it looks like a sea tick now. It looks like a little sand flea now. You're so small and not terrifying any, okay, yeah, you're still, oh, you're so cute now. Look at you. You're, you can't do anything to me. You literally cannot do anything to me. Oh, I love that. Oh my god, favorite mod ever of all time now. So as I was saying at the beginning of this video, the Atlas submarine has seen some major changes. I have some images right now I can show you, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of footage of the interior, so on and so forth. But the Atlas submarine has received a brand new model. It's not in the game yet. It's not ready to go in the game yet. But the creator of the Atlas, after getting like a decade more experience in model development and design, has made the Atlas over again. We've gone from a freelance mod creator to a game industry professional creating something for Subnautica, which is, it's amazing. Once you see this in game, I'm sure it's going to be absolutely like crazy. Keep in mind, the goal for a lot of these assets is to reuse them for Subnautica 3. So if you're not into Subnautica, but you want to see Subnautica 3, which I have a little bit of news on, which is kind of interesting, well, then you have reason to be excited as well, because the difference is pretty big when it comes to the Atlas and just how good it looks. Textures are upscaled. It looks like it's a better model. It's more optimized, so on and so forth. So this is the scale of the Cyclops submarine. That's the scale of the Atlas. But from what I understand in the conversation, they were thinking about downsizing the Atlas just a little bit and making it slightly bigger, maybe about there. Yeah, so something like that pretty much, where you can see the size here, I think is what they were talking about. So the Atlas submarine would be a little bit bigger than the Cyclops, but it wouldn't be anything too dramatic or too big, because for Subnautica itself, using this in the base game of Subnautica, it's really not practical. You can't get into a lot of places. It's just not easy to maneuver. I'm sure the size can be upscaled once Subnautica 3 hits and we find out just exactly what the world requirements are of that. But anyways, let's move into the interior, and then I want to move into the craft on financial report leaks and some Subnautica 3 stuff. All right, and now we jump into the Atlas submarine. We told you a couple months ago the Atlas at some point was going to enter development. Unbeknownst to us, we had no clue. Minder, the original creator for the model of the Atlas, actually was working away at it with many more years of experience now. And for the first time in, I believe, since the conception of the Atlas, we're seeing the interior compartments. There's a lot to this, and I want to make sure you know that this right now is up to major design changes. As a matter of fact, we would love to hear from you and maybe get some input. They really wanted to change the bridge because they don't like the idea of walking out on that, well, literal bridge and then having all that space just not used up. I like it personally, but they're a little bit on it, and I can see where they'd be a little bit on it. But anyways, here's the map room. This is where you would basically have your world surroundings using sonar, kind of like the observatory room or whatever. Or you know what I mean. Something that I found interesting was that they have 2 bays as well, it appears, for sea moths. And then behind all of that, it seems like there's storage and computer racks and just general stuff. Now, down right here where we are, this is actually the escape pod room. And the reason why there's 4 escape pods is future-proofing. It's cool to have it in Subnautica, but if you're playing in a multiplayer world in Subnautica, and you have a 4-person manned submarine, you need 4 escape pods. There were some gripes with it, but regardless, they were animated. They're being worked on right now. They're functioning as intended, and realistically, a real submarine, they would have escape pods on top of the sub and not jet out through the sides. Kind of a design flaw, I guess, but it's what we have right now with the current model, and I think it's great. And finally, yes, changing the color and customizing the color of the Atlas at some point in the future is also planned. We would love to see this happen. I don't know when the Atlas submarine will be ready for you. I don't know. Subnautica 3 may be well underway of development by the time this actually hits your hands. It all depends on various different things, but I do know this is on the schedule after the return of the Ancients mod, or maybe even just before. I'm not entirely sure. But again, everything is subject to change. It can be changed, but at least now you can see these guys are working really hard to make some really cool content. And now we move into Subnautica 3, and unfortunately it seems I might have to eat my own foot, because this image here I brought to you, and I thought that it might be something to do with Subnautica 3. Well, I've pretty much confirmed that no, it doesn't. My thought process was, hey, look at that big yellow thing in the background. That looks really similar to a trivalve. Maybe it's just like a little Easter egg thing kind of pointing us in the right direction. Well, no, it's not. I checked out the financial report for Krafton, and after cross-referencing that along with the copyright registration for Project M, which I believe it's copyrighted as Project Moonbreaker, it's clear that the financial report and tweets now state the first look of Moonbreaker, Project M, is going to be revealed at Gamescom opening night with Charlie and the people at Unknown Worlds Entertainment. So this is their real-time strategy game, hybrid sci-fi game. It's not Subnautica, it's something else. But if it's from the Subnautica devs, I'm like 900% sure it's going to be pretty freaking cool. Anyways, moving on from that. I got really curious over these job listings that you see on my screen right now. They need a senior gameplay engineer, a senior systems engineer, and a 3D character artist. So the couple things that actually got me thinking on this were the fact that they're looking for someone with experience working on character creator features in games. Kind of like, I guess, hairstyles, if you can have a beard, if you're, you know, what gender you are, so on and so forth. That's something we've never seen in a Subnautica game before. Furthermore, it seems to really harp on the idea that it's a multiplayer game, and the fact that it's pretty much confirmed too, that they need a solid understanding of human anatomy, because we'll be playing as humans more than likely in the next Subnautica. Now this is where it gets really cool, because engineering is looking for a senior gameplay engineer that has experience with live service game development. Live service game development is basically a game like Fortnite or PUBG or Warzone, or like these live service games, or like even World of Warcraft, where these live service games, they release the game, it's a multiplayer game open in a multiplayer world, and then they continuously update, they give it DLC, they add features to it. That's what a live service game is. It makes me wonder, it's either they're using the term in a different meaning,
or the game that they're developing, that's Subnautica, is meant to be a consistently evolving long-term development game. Because up until now, we've had 2 games, Subnautica Below Zero and Subnautica, neither of which are live service games, because neither of which feature major DLC or major changes and additions to the game once they are launched. However, a live service game will see lots of updates. They'll see new creatures, new weapons, new people, new everything pretty much every couple of months, or maybe every year, or every couple of weeks even. So where are they going with this live service game development, and what exactly do they mean by live service game development? And the senior systems engineer as well has the same requirement for live service game development. I'm also curious to know what version of Unreal Engine they'll be using. But all of this goes hand in hand with Charlie's little teaser that, hey, we're more than likely going to make the game multiplayer, and then moving into the article for a developer. Given all of these things seem to line up to support a multiplayer theory and aspect of Subnautica, there is a very good chance, I believe, that they're going to be working on something we have never seen in Subnautica before. Like, if this is a service they're going to offer and this is the direction they're going, which again, I don't know 100% if they are or not, but everything's pointing towards they might be. And if they are, that means, you know, in future development of Subnautica, we could easily see brand new Leviathans to try and survive against, new areas unlocked, extra DLC zones, new equipment, new submarines maybe. I mean, a whole new dynamic for Subnautica. I just don't know how they're going to pull that off. And then it depends on what capacity is the game they're giving us. Is it going to be an above-ground exploration, space exploration? Is it going to be underwater again, like the same approach they've used before? This is a snippet from an article from a developer currently working, I believe, on the next Subnautica game. They can't say too much. They're currently just doing research and discovery and figuring out what they want to do for prototypes, but it's an interesting read, so check it out. But anyways, that's all I have for you right now. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section about what I just told you with Subnautica and this idea of it being a consistently evolving world of updates and just live service game development. I'm really interested to know, maybe I have this wrong, you know? So, you know, okay. All right. Anyways, I don't like talking about being wrong. Guys, I will see you in the next one.